and Gem's story time. My name is Amy and today we're going to be learning a little bit about Diwali by reading Mr. Men's Little Miss Happy Diwali. Let's get started. The darkest night of the year was fast approaching and everyone was excited about the upcoming festival of light, Diwali, a festival which celebrates the power of light over darkness and good over evil. It was time to meet up with family and friends, a time for generosity and giving, a time that Little Miss Sunshine looked forward to and Mr. Mean dreaded. At the beginning of the festival, everyone set out about cleaning and decorating their homes in preparation for the big night. Not that Mr. Fussy's house needed cleaning, nor Little Miss Neat. She had even vacuumed the ceiling. But on the other hand, Mr. Mess's house was, well, it was a mess, and Little Miss Helpful was not helping matters. Luckily, Little Miss Neat and Mr. Fussy had time to lend a hand. After cleaning came the decorating with intricate designs and patterns made full of coloured rice and sand on the floor to welcome people into the home. These are called Rangoli. Little Miss Sunshine's Rangoli was a pretty flower petal design. Mr. Perfect created an amazingly colourful peacock Rangoli. Amazingly until Mr. Tickle turned up and tickle. Oh, poor Mr. Perfect. Once all the homes were perfect, everyone got busy cooking for the feast. Little Miss Busy and Mr. Busy made trays and trays of food. Even Mr. Lazy lent a hand, one hand, and he only managed to cook one samosa. One might say it's a thought that counts, but I doubt Mr. Busy and Little Miss Busy would agree. Some people went out to the Diwali Mela, which was a fair. There was colourful stalls selling attire, and it was these sweets and pasties that caught Mr. Greedy's eye. He brought boxes and boxes of mataya, but somehow there were very few left by the time he got home. I can't imagine how that happened. Mr. Cheerful and Little Miss Sunshine enjoyed Mr. Tickle's band, who were playing at the fair. Mr. Tickle's tickling fingers made him an expert sitar player, although Mr. Noisy's drums almost drowned out all of the other instruments, and Little Miss Splendid enjoyed the shopping. She brought a fantastically splendid headdress for the party, but it was so tall that she needed Mr. Tall to help her put it on. Mr. Wrong also brought a very smart new hat. It was gold, solid gold. It was so heavy that he needed Mr. Strong's help. It was so heavy he couldn't even stand up. It was time to light the dear candles. All the candles were lit in all the homes across the town, and the darkness was chased away by the light. It was Little Miss Sunshine's favourite moment. Mr. Sneeze had lit all the candles. They looked so beautiful, but not for long. Achoo! As everyone arrived for the party, they greeted each other with cries of Happy Diwali, and they all brought gifts, even Mr. Mean, although he only brought one very small gift. Unlike Little Miss Splendid, she does like shopping for everybody, and Mr. Tickle had brought a special present, a tickle for everybody. The feast began with a very loud growling sound. Was it a tiger? Worried Mr. Worry. No, it was Mr. Greedy's tummy. Mr. Greedy was hungry, but there was more than enough food at the feast to even satisfy a hungry Mr. Greedy, although the others had to be quick before Mr. Greedy ate their favourite things. Everyone had a wonderful night, eating and singing and dancing and chatting, especially Mr. Cheerful. There was nothing he likes more than a party. And as the sun came up and the darkest night came to an end, there were two people still awake, sister and brother chatting away in the night. Little Miss Chatterbox and Mr. Chatterbox. Chatter, chatter, chatter. It's lucky that Diwali is a 5-day festival. Mr. Chatterbox and Little Miss Chatterbox had a lot to talk about, even though they lived next door to each other. What a brilliant story. Have a happy Diwali and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.